Welcome you back again to another video lecture on Python programming, and in this video lecture we'll go ahead and check if a point belongs to a circle with its origin at the center. So to do this is going to be a simple project. Let's go ahead and kick off immediately by, first of all, go ahead and import the mass module. So the mass module will help us to be able to make use of the function like the power, because we need to check out the hypotenuse. All right, now once you import the mass module, go ahead and check for x and let x be equal to, let's say, float, and I'm going to request the user to insert, go ahead and say insert point x. All right, so insert point x, and then for the y, go ahead and tell the user to insert point y. All right, so if the user inserts that, the next thing we need is the radius. Okay, so we go ahead and say insert the radius. All right, so once the radius is inserted, you save that right inside R, and then we go ahead and check the hypotenuse. We're going to use a simple formula of hypotenuse. So go ahead and say hypotenuse is equal to, let's go ahead and use the math function, math dot square root. So math dot square root, and we'll check the square root of power. So let's go ahead and use power, and for the power, the x, it has two parameters. It goes with the x and y, and for the first one is what you want to x, which the user inserted, comma, and that goes to raised to power 2. All right, and go ahead and add that to power, and then y and raised to power 2. Now let's go ahead and use an if statement to check if hypotenuse is less than or equal to r. So if hypotenuse is less than or equal to r, where r is the radius, that means the point belongs to circle. Go ahead and see that the point belongs to circle. All right, and else, that means the point does not belong to circle. Go ahead and say else the point does not belong to circle. All right, so let's go ahead and run this code and check it out. So insert point x, and let point x be 8, and let point y be 4.5. So let's go ahead and insert the radius to be equal to 6, and the point does not belong to circle. Can you see that? Now let's go ahead and run this code again and check it out. So let the point be 4.5 for x, and let y be negative 4, and let the radius be equal to 5, and this point does not belong to circle. Now let's go ahead and check another one. Let's say that point x is equal to 2.5, and point y is equal to 3, and the radius is equal to 1.2, and the point does not belong to a circle. So in this way you can be able to check if a point belongs to a circle or not, and this is what we use to do that. Go ahead and reduce this a little bit, and if you have any question, please go ahead and use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.